So this is the Maker's Edition 1 made to make. It's also got it on the side there, so if you want to collect these, you can keep them all, you know, organised nicely on your shelf. The theme on the front will obviously change from, you know, each edition, but it does then give you an idea of what's inside. So in this one, you get a focal die set. It's a lovely, nice size toadstool there. You get an A5 embossing folder. You get this lovely A4 stamp set with all of the cute designs there. So I've pulled a few out, and you'll see others. I'll have a whole playlist dedicated to this particular magazine issue, and I'll do that going forward, so you'll always have them to look back on. So you've got your coordinating papers here. We've got some designs that some of you might have seen before. So you've got those lovely scenes that you can trim down, and you've also got those ones there. Very sweet. And then you've got all your different pretty designs, and these are about 180, 200, nice, you know, paper size there. They're not flimsy. You can see you got your daisies, you got the gingham, polka dots, lots of stripes, little ditzy prints. That's cute with the strawberries and daisies. Another floral, gingham, hearts, more checked design, florals. You've got loads there, plenty, and there's, like I said, lots of inspiration in the magazine as well. So for this one, I am going to make like a little slimline shadow box. So I've done lots of like little scene building cards for one of the features, and then I've also done like a kind of new fold as well in the magazine. I've tried to do something with a bit of everything in. So you want to cut yourself a piece of 8 by 4 1/8. It's 4 1/8 because that's half of A4 on the short side. And then I've trimmed the design there down to 7 3/4 by 3 7/8. Okay, so stick that down. Then I've cut the white again 2 more times, stuck them together, and then I've cut them out. I've used this inverted scallop die, and my aperture is 7 by 2 3/4, but I brought it slightly more towards the top, and then I've stamped the sentiment, which is in the stamp set, from our gnome to yours. If you don't have the dies, just cut yourself an aperture roughly the size that I just gave you there. It doesn't have to be rectangle, it could be a square, you could have a couple of circles, it's entirely up to you. So it's a nice easy design, this one. Then I've cut these 2 pieces here, which are 3 by 4 1/8, and along the 3-inch side you're going to score at 1/2 inch, 1, 1 1/2, 2 and 2 1/2. You want to do that twice. You're going to concertina fold, so I've done that one. So you want to do a mountain, then a valley, mountain, valley, and finish with a mountain fold. Okay, we're going to stick these behind here. Now mine is going to slightly come into view there, so just bear that in mind. But I'm going to just snip away just on the front, so that one and then this one. That's still plenty to attach to each side. I'm going to use the quick grab glue. So flip this over. You want to make sure all your mountain folds are facing out. So I'm going to stick this one here and just line it up with the top and the bottom, and make sure when you fold it down that it sits nice and flush with the end there. So you can see now how that sticks out that side. Like so. Then you're going to do the same with the other side. Okay, so just fold those both back down like so, and then you can stick them onto here. You can see we've got our springy frame there. I'm going to do one at a time. So I'm just going to bring it out this way, just find it a bit easier to see, and then bring up this end, and then just fold that all down. And if you just lay everything down, that should just find its own place. Once it's kind of tacked down, you can always just go in and just check that you're happy. There we go. That looks very cute. So you can see it stands up perfectly. And now we can decorate it. So I've got the grass here, which is the die from my In the Garden set. I've featured it in quite a lot of the cards, but you could just cut yourself some grass as well. If you've got some vegetable scissors, you can use those, but I thought it looked quite nice just along the front there, and I'm just going to patch it at the end there with that piece. I've done lots of dioramas, tunnel cards. There's so many of these kind of scene building cards that you could use with this collection. There you go, that's a nice bit of interest. And then get the design more simple with this style. I've done some really detailed ones, so you've got a nice mix, because I wanted you to see the house in the picture there. So from our gnome to yours, there's a nice new home card, so I was going to have these 2 inside there, with the little daisy that he's holding in his hand. So if you just pop a little bit of glue, you'll see that you'll be able to, there's a few other flowers as well that you can pop behind them so it looks like they're holding them. And they're supposed to be oversized, it's all part of it. I think that looks so sweet. So I think for him, I'm going to add some foam on the back because there is dimension, there's about 1/4 inch dimension. So adding this foam isn't going to add any more. And then I'm going to, I think, stick that one in a minute. So just pop that one in, and it's a little bit higher above the grass. There we go, because you want to be able to see everything. And then I think that one, I'm just going to pop a little bit of foam just over to one side, and then a little bit of glue behind the flowers because that's going to overlap onto him just a little bit. So you can obviously add a lot more to this. This is just an idea of making the papers do more of the work for you, and just, you know, colour in a few images. And then to finish it off, I'm going to add a little glaze. This is my dimension gloss onto the nose there. And because of this particular theme, I just like to add a few little dots, and it can be like little bee trails. Just gives it a little whimsical look. All different sizes, and they're just dry clear. So I hope you've enjoyed this fun little springy frame card from me today. There'll be a playlist just for this magazine that'll be coming up now. You'll be able to find it linked in the description box below if you want to go and check this one out yourself. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos of me using this. Give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, and drop me a comment too. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.